Let's delve deeper into the reactions from various countries and their leaders. Many nations have issued official statements following Netanyahu's speech, expressing their stance on the matter. Some have condemned the walkout, while others have supported it, citing the need for a strong stance against inflammatory rhetoric. The international community remains divided, and the debate continues to rage on social media and in diplomatic circles. As the dust settles, the world watches closely to see what the next steps will be in this ongoing saga. If you're following global politics, you know that the United Nations is often the stage for some of the world's most dramatic moments. But what just happened at the latest General Assembly session was truly unprecedented, and it's got everyone talking. This week, all eyes were on New York as world leaders gathered for the annual UN General Assembly, a place where global issues are debated, alliances are tested, and sometimes, history is made right before our eyes. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu took center stage, and what followed was nothing short of a diplomatic earthquake. His speech didn't just ruffle feathers, it sent shockwaves through the entire assembly. The atmosphere was tense from the start. Delegates whispered among themselves, anticipation building as Netanyahu approached the podium. The world was watching, waiting to see how he would address the ongoing crisis in the Middle East. As Netanyahu began his speech, it quickly became clear that this would not be a routine address. He wasted no time in criticizing several countries for their recent decisions to recognize a Palestinian state, calling these moves not only disgraceful but a mark of shame on the international community. His words were sharp, his tone uncompromising. Netanyahu argued that recognizing Palestine in the wake of the October 7th attacks was, in his view, a dangerous mistake, one that would only embolden terrorism and undermine efforts for peace. And then, in a moment that will be replayed for years to come, dozens of world leaders and diplomats stood up, gathered their belongings, and walked out of the assembly hall in protest. The sight of empty seats during such a high-profile speech was a powerful statement in itself. Netanyahu pressed on, undeterred by the walkout. He doubled down on his message, insisting that Israel must finish the job in Gaza to ensure its security and the safety of its citizens. He linked his criticism directly to the ongoing conflict, painting a stark picture of the challenges Israel faces. He described the situation in Gaza as a fight for survival, arguing that any recognition of Palestinian statehood at this moment would send the wrong message to extremists and jeopardize the fragile balance in the region. The reaction in the hall was immediate and deeply divided. Some delegates applauded Netanyahu's resolve, while others looked visibly frustrated, shaking their heads or exchanging heated words with colleagues. Outside the assembly, the world was just as divided. Social media platforms exploded with reactions. Some users praised the walkout as a bold and necessary stand against what they saw as inflammatory rhetoric, while others condemned it as a breakdown in diplomatic decorum. News outlets around the globe ran headlines about the diplomatic chaos, with commentators debating whether the walkout was a justified protest or a dangerous escalation in an already volatile situation. The incident has sparked a fresh wave of debate about the future of the Middle East peace process. Some analysts argue that the walkout highlights just how fractured the international community remains, with deep divisions over how to achieve lasting peace between Israel and Palestine. Others warn that such public displays of discord could make it even harder to find common ground, as trust between key players continues to erode. Around the world, people are debating what this means for the future. Is the international community moving further apart, or could this moment force leaders to finally confront the hard truths standing in the way of peace? From classrooms to living rooms, everyone seems to have an opinion. Some see the walkout as a necessary wake-up call, while others fear it signals a new era of diplomatic gridlock. So where do you stand? Was this a justified protest, a step too far, or something else entirely? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth news updates and analysis. The conversation is just getting started.